Madam Speaker, after 8 years, we've seen once again that this Liberal-NDP government is just not worth the cost. According to a Statistics Canada study released this month, 18% of Canadian families are experiencing food insecurity. And it should come as no surprise. The Liberals' carbon tax applies to farming activities all across the country. And those costs inevitably get passed on to consumers every time they go to the grocery store. Unfortunately, the Liberals used this month's fall economic statement to double down on their ever-increasing carbon tax. Fortunately, Conservatives have a solution. Conservative Bill C-234 will exempt certain farming activities from the carbon tax. Those lower costs will be passed on to consumers in the form of lower grocery prices and fewer Canadians turning to food banks to feed themselves. Madam Speaker, it's time for the Senate to pass Bill C-234 so that Canadians...
After 8 years, this costly NDP Liberal coalition is at it again, planning to quadruple the carbon tax on Canadian farmers. Canadians understand that when farmers, truckers and processors pay thousands of dollars in carbon tax, this makes the food we buy more expensive. The price of food is so dire that the Ontario Hunger Report confirmed that food bank visits are up 38% in Ontario, the largest year-over-year increase ever recorded. And it's not just in Ontario. The director of Saskatoon's food bank said that after 18 months of increased inflation, folks are really struggling. We're seeing about 23,000 food bank users per month. That's in a city of only 300,000 people. Conservative Bill C-234 will create another carbon tax carve-out by removing the carbon tax on Canadian farmers. The good news? This will make food prices cheaper in Canada. The even better news? The Environment Minister has said he will resign if this bill passes. It's time for the Prime Minister to tell his appointed senators to stop stalling and pass Bill C-234 to bring home lower food prices for Canadians.